Maayong adlaw everyone! Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here to my channel, my name is Cor and I'm your Biztech nurse from Southeast England. In today's vlog, I'm happy to share to you that I finally got my ILR visa. Yes, you heard it right. So if you have watched my previous video, which was posted 5 days ago, I have shared to you guys that the Home Office has delayed my visa application approval. It is because the Home Office has requested for me to provide additional documents to prove that I have an existing relationship with the main visa holder, which is my husband. If you have watched my previous video, I have shared to you guys my ILR visa application timeline. But if you haven't watched it, then let me just share it to you again. So on March 11, I did my online visa application. And I did not manage to book a biometrics appointment immediately because there's no availability. And so I had my biometrics done on April 8. And then a week after, which was April 15, I received an email from the Home Office asking me to provide additional documents to prove my relationship with the main visa holder, which is my husband. And then on April 18, I submitted those documents. So I made that vlog on April 22, which was 5 days ago, because I was anxious that I haven't received any email yet about the progress of my ILR visa application. So I really wanted to share to you that you have to provide those additional documents just in case you will be asked by the Home Office for additional proof of your existing relationship with your main visa holder if you are on a dependent status like me. So after I posted that vlog on April 22, to my surprise, after a few hours, I received an email from the Home Office saying, "Your application for indefinite leave to remain in the UK has been successful." It is also included in the email about a link where you can find out more about your settlement in the UK. So now that I am on a settled status, there is no immigration restriction on my ability to work in the UK. So this means you may work in any business or profession as an employee or self-employed. You must comply with the law and any statutory regulations for that business, profession, or employment. Should you take your BRP with you when you travel outside the UK? And then if you travel without your BRP, you may be refused re-entry to the UK. If you stay outside the UK or the common travel area, which meaning the UK, Ireland, the Isle of Man, Guernsey, and Jersey for 2 or more years at a time, your indefinite leave to remain will automatically end. If this happens, you will need to apply for entry clearance as a returning resident before coming back to live in the UK. And it is important to spot errors on your BRP card and notify the Home Office immediately once you find a mistake or an error. On the following day, I received an email from Royal Mail saying your parcel from UK Visas and Immigration is due to be delivered on April 24, 2024. So that was 2 days after I received an email from the Home Office saying that my ILR or indefinite leave to remain application was successful. Just to let you know that I have paid for the 5-day working visa application approval. It wasn't really 5 working days because of the additional documents that were required by the Home Office to support my ILR application. So here comes April 24, the day when the Royal Mail delivered my BRP card from the Home Office. So let me just share to you guys. This is the envelope. It's already open, as you can see. This is a track 24, no need for signature. It says here, no need for signature. So that's the good thing. So they just dropped this envelope in our mailbox. So included in that envelope is a letter from the Home Office. And attached on this letter is my BRP card. Let me share to you my BRP card as a settled or permanent resident of the UK. Finally. Yay! The type of permit is settlement and the remark says indefinite leave to remain. So this is my new BRP card and this is my previous BRP card, and the type of this permit is dependent partner leave to remain, and then the remark says restricted work or no work as a sports person. At the back of my settled BRP card, the only details written here are the date and place of birth, my sex, and then nationality. So there's no detail about my national insurance number anymore at the back of this BRP card. When is the expiry of this BRP card? All of the BRP cards are due to expire on December 31, 2024. And why is that? Because all of the BRP cards will be abolished. So there will be no BRP cards after December 31, 2024 because we will switch to e-visa. So I will be sharing a separate vlog about e-visa, guys. So in the meantime, let me just enjoy the moment, savor the moment that I already got my residence permit as a settled person here in the UK. Okay, if I may share to you guys, now that I am finally on my permanent residency status here in the UK, there are a lot of things that I am grateful for. There are some of it that are bad memories, but I took it as a learning experience for the last few years that I have stayed here in the UK. And one of those things would be my job, of course. From the time that I have arrived here, it didn't took me long to get a job. I work as a hotel receptionist in a 4-star hotel, which is Crown Plaza Hotel. So that was November 2017. And then on the following year, I got a job as a senior carer. So that was the time that I finally decided to really pursue my nursing career here in the UK since I came here on a dependent visa. Okay, so I worked as a senior carer from October 2018 until December 2019. And then on that same year, I got my NMC PIN. It was a difficult phase of my life, but it was a memorable and a beautiful experience for me. So from December 2019 up to February 2020, I worked as a nurse in a care home in Belfast. And then we've decided to relocate back to England. From March 2020 up to present, I'm working as a nurse in a care home here in Reading, England. Apart from the job, of course, I'm very thankful for the healthcare. If you have been following me from the start of my YouTube channel, I have been open about my condition. This is one of the reasons why we decided to work and live here in the UK. I had few trips to A&E and to the hospital because of my condition. That's why I'm thankful that I'm able to access the healthcare here in the UK even prior getting the settled status. So I'm able to avail medications, my chemotherapy medications, and I had my routine checkups, blood tests, and all the necessary things required for my health condition. And I'm very grateful for that. One of the other things that I'm thankful about living here in the UK is because of the earning that we have, we're able to afford to travel to our dream destinations. And lastly, because of the UK, we managed to save money and invested them in properties in the Philippines because that's our goal, to retire early in the Philippines. Of course, it's not all about good things and good experiences here in the UK. There are also negative things. One of those things is the cost of living here in the UK. So everything here is getting more expensive year by year, like renting a property or with the basic utility bills. Every year there's an increase. So that's one of the challenges living here in the UK. And of course, you know about the British weather. That's one of the challenges living here in the UK because you get only 2 months, I think 2 months or 3 months of sunshine and warm weather. And the rest of the year is either winter, windy, or raining. And of course, as an immigrant, you're away from your loved ones, your family members, and your friends. So the distance from our family members. One of the challenges for me personally is getting sick. I'm just glad that I was able to surpass those moments that I was sick, and I'm thankful, of course, for the healthcare here in the UK. If there is one thing that I regret about the whole process of living here in the UK, is that I should have applied for my indefinite leave to remain sooner. Honestly, I arrived here in the UK September 2017, so I'm already eligible to apply for indefinite leave to remain in year 2022. But I decided to delay it farther and farther because my visa during that time was still valid. So I decided to delay the application to save us money, but I should have applied sooner because one of the reasons is that the visa application fee is increasing year by year, as I have noticed. And if I have applied sooner, I could have saved more money. And then if I had decided to apply sooner for my ILR visa, I could have received a British passport. And of course, with the British passport, I don't need to apply for a Schengen visa to travel to Europe and other countries of the world. But then, things happen, we have priorities. So my advice to you guys, as early as now, you have to allot a budget towards your ILR visa application. Try to save at least 100 or 200 pounds a month. Believe me, once you've reached your 5-year stay here in the UK, it will be easier for you to apply for the settled status once you have the funds. That's my top tip for you guys. If you have just arrived in the UK, if you're planning to stay longer and you want to be a permanent resident and eventually a British citizen, start saving now, okay? Once you receive a new BRP card, you are required to destroy your previous BRP card and send this card to the Home Office, or else you will be penalized of £1,000. This is the moment, guys. So we will destroy our previous BRP card. So we will do this together, and I hope I won't make a mistake. So let me just double check that I will cut the correct BRP card and not my recent one. So let's do this. So both of these cards are expiring on December 31 of this year, because as I have mentioned earlier, they are abolishing the BRP cards because we are required to convert to e-visa. But not unless you have received an email from the Home Office. You don't need to do anything at the moment, guys, if your BRP are expiring this year, December 31. Okay? Just wait for an email from the Home Office instructing you to create an account for your e-visa, okay? Ta-da-dang! This is the moment. From dependent visa, leave to remain, to settled status. Quite scared. Okay, let me double check. Yeah, we are cutting the correct BRP card in 3, 2, 1. My God. Ta-da! Thank you guys for watching this vlog. I hope you will take this as an inspiration. If you are like me, an immigrant or an dependent, or whichever type of visa you are in at the moment, and you are in the process of applying for your indefinite leave to remain, please watch my previous video on how to apply for an ILR visa on a dependent visa status. Watch out for my vlog on how to apply for your indefinite leave to remain on a skilled worker status, okay? Once again, thank you for watching this video. If you like this video, please hit the like button. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, guys, what are you waiting for? Please hit the subscribe button and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you soon, guys. Bye-bye!